In this video, I'm going to discuss two players for the upcoming 2023 football season, Khalil Shakir and Baker Mayfield. I'll start with the more exciting one, the younger, unknown, generally, certainly in the hobby, Khalil Shakir, and my apologies on the pronunciation. I believe Shakir is correct. Uh, he he started coming on towards the end of last season in terms of usage. Teams were focusing on Stephon Diggs for sure, also Gabe Davis. In the playoffs, where their offense really did struggle, Khalil had a one long reception and like I want to say 50 yards, but it was close to 50 yards if not, and a equally long pass interference call that he drew. So he started getting looked for. He's only a rookie last year. He's dirt cheap. I picked this card up. This is a Contenders auto, numbered to 49 championship ticket, $42 shipped. So I'm interested to see what he does. This is not wanting to throw a ton of money into the hobby and see if I could find some guys that maybe double or something like that if they have a decent season. Maybe they have a couple good weeks together and opportunity to make a nice profit, 50% plus. Why not take a shot on a Khalil Shakir? And I've seen him play, he passed the eye test, and there's a lot of excitement around him at the end of last season. So interested to see where he picks up this year. The other guy I'm going to talk about today has certainly been somewhat of a hot topic recently is Baker Mayfield. Recently it was announced that he will be the starter this year. So I picked this. I picked up a couple of his cards in June. There was the 28, they're both rookie cards, 2018 Panini Select Silver Prism PSA 9 and a Panini Select Base PSA 10. So the base PSA 10 was $14 shipped. The Silver Prism PSA 9 was $16 shipped. So be interested, what people thought was a better deal. Would you rather have a Silver Prism of a 9 or a base of a 10? And look, I know neither of them are super exciting or high price cards. I said they were $14 and $16. A little bit of a common sense play. Here's the two cards, by the way. So it was pretty much expected that he would be named the starter this season, and he did finish last season. That Rams team showed some real life for a guy that had just come over mid to late season, jumps right in and starts. That team showed some spunk, won some games, played some teams tough. And Baker looked good. I mean, he looked pretty good. So it's not going to be an all pro. I did think he would go ahead and win the starting job over Kyle Trask, who, look, he was pretty good at Florida, but has never started and never been expected to start, and he's not now. So that's not a surprise. The team, it's not the greatest situation of in the league, but so the common sense comes in. He's expected to start. You're getting graded cards, albeit not the best ones in the world, for $14-16 shipped. Why not grab them? There was a third, by the way, the Dunross rated rookie, same price range that I did already sell, and it was sold for double. It was bought for around 15, sold for around 30. So it certainly was correct that when he was named the starter, everybody knows cute quarterbacks are where it's at in the card collecting industry. So you get a starter in this league. He still is relatively young. Maybe he makes a little run at having a good part of a season. his cards would shoot up. If not, lose small, win big or medium in this case. So is the objective. Um, One thing about these cards too, when I started to make this video, I mean, for the life of me, what is the difference between a silver prism and the base card here? And I Googled it, and I looked at it, and look at it in the light, and you'll see a rainbow reflection is how you tell it's a silver prism. Are you serious? Like, that's how you tell? And I mean, that I see what they're saying, and I guess that's how you tell. You guys want to not make the silver prism look the exact same as the base card and do us a favor. PSA had already graded them, so it said silver prism on the silver prism, and I guess they're right. I thought there was just a mistake. Either they were both silver prisms or both base. I didn't know which, for a while. So, and I'll probably make a video later. I could go off on a tangent on are you serious with all these different refractors and parallels and prisms? It's artificial scarcity, which everyone says, and I 1000% agree. If the guy has 10,000, 100,000 prints of his rookie card with the same number, but this border is different on 100 different borders. It's the total print run is the total number of rookies that are out there. Why not just make the one? I could see one or two parallels, but it's a joke, and I think everybody agrees on that. So I won't go off too much further on that. But for someone coming back into the hobby, talk about an eye opener. Find a guy you like, and then to realize there's 300 different types of rookie cards of that guy, and you gotta spend a lot of time to get educated and be super careful and detailed and make sure you know exactly what you're purchasing and what the comps are for that exact card. So just a little word to the wise there.